Joining me right now is the mayor of Miami Beach, Dan Gelber. Mayor, thank you so much for being with you. I know that Miami Beach is, to this day, and has been for decades, a very popular spot for those who want to celebrate and go on vacation, spring break, wherever. But the crime you're seeing specifically, is it stemming from those who are tourists or from locals?
Well, well, they're not our residents, that's for sure. But of course, there's a lot of other places in the region. They're clearly visitors. Some are in the region, some are by car, some are by plane. But what's really happened is that so many people are coming and we don't ask for it. We don't advertise or seek to have a spring break. Most cities in Florida that have had a spring break don't want it anymore because it just is too rowdy, too young, and too over the top. So these folks come to our public spaces and there's a lot of drinking and smoking. And frankly, the disorder got to a pitch last weekend when over 2 evenings, there were 5 people shot. You just can't have that, in a city. So we are implementing this order really just to give our police an ability to better manage the challenge of spring break in South Florida.
We've seen crime go up in major cities all around the country. I mean, brazen crime in broad daylight, smash and grabs, shootings, and other violence. What do you think is the cause in Miami Beach for this spike in just an obscene amount of lawlessness?
Well, I've seen the news reports from elsewhere, and a lot of them are destinations. Look, I'm not a psychiatrist, so I can't tell you that it's, something's going on in culture right now that's causing people. It might be a little bit of the post-pandemic, everybody wants to get out and let loose steam. But for us, there's a lot of clarity in the decision because, one thing people have to understand is we had 371 police officers in our little city out on Saturday, Sunday, and Monday each day, and an enormous saturation in the area where the shootings occurred. And notwithstanding the fact that literally there were policemen just steps away, this stuff happened. And so from my point of view, if you can't deter and stop a shooting with a saturation of police, then you have no option. There's a lot of gun violence in America right now. But this is not your mom or your dad's spring break. They're not shooting water guns. They're shooting real guns, and that's just absolutely unacceptable. We have to protect our guests and our residents and our police who heroically ran into these mobs, even though there was guns going off. They ran into it not knowing even if they were running into gunfire.
Wow.
They just wanted to help people.
When someone's out past curfew, what will happen?
Well, look, we've had this during the pandemic, so fortunately or unfortunately, we now have experience with curfews, and we've had it other times as well. Our cops know what to do. They ask people to go to their homes or their hotels or wherever they're staying. The businesses are closed, so there's really nowhere to go in South Beach at this time. So my hope is that the businesses comply, which I think they will, and that people don't sort of want to make a statement by staying out late. Because if they violate the policeman's order, they're going to be arrested. And I don't know why they would want to do that when all the police are going to do is very politely say, please, you can't be here after midnight.
Mm-hmm. And what would the next step be? Obviously, you believe that this curfew is going to actually help tamp down any violence that would happen after hours. But what would be the next line that they cannot cross?
We don't have a whole lot left in the toolkit. We aren't allowing packies to sell liquor or wine after 6 p.m. So we don't want liquor consumed on the streets, even before the curfew goes into impact. And so we don't have a whole lot of stuff left. We're not allowed to close the causeways to keep people from coming here. Our State Department of Transportation doesn't allow us to do that, although I think I've probably done it a few times and apologized on Monday. But there's not a lot left technically to do other than maybe an earlier curfew and things like that. But I think this will work. At least I hope it will. And we will have a huge saturation of police. There are cops everywhere because frankly, a lot of the young kids that come here, they party in the streets and most are not, disorderly, frankly, but enough are. And the crowd is so dense that it's a tinder. It feels like a tinder. And when somebody does something stupid or criminal, it has a cascading effect in the crowd, which is very, very dangerous.
Yeah, like lighting a match too close to some gasoline. Mayor Dan Gelber of Miami Beach, thank you so much. And certainly, as we hope for all American cities, may there be peace in Miami Beach. All right, thank you. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to click on the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.